Good morning. It is 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time on, what day is today? Monday, the 25th of March, 2019. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So I'm not doing Facebook Live today because the internet where I am is not really up to supporting that, and I didn't want to mess around with that too much. So just kind of, doing it slightly the more normal way. More normal, I guess that's not quite right, because it's just, there was, when you've done something away for a long time and then you try one of the many other different ways you could do it, is the old way also the normal way? But the point is, especially when the normal way would be at home on my computer instead of on my laptop from here. I'm getting weird flashes on my camera. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, that's weird. I think that's probably some software artifact trying to decide how much backlighting or compensation to do. Anyway, I'm here, I think one of the things that's hard to avoid talking or thinking about right now is, of course, national news with the Mueller report and everything came out. And I'm trying not to get into it too much, partly just because some of my relatives here are not necessarily as sympathetic to my position as I might prefer, so I don't really want to get into heated arguments or anything like that. It's not an extreme way, but, enough that it's easier to avoid the subject. But I'm also, again, I mean, kind of where things are at right now with the report is kind of exactly what I expected, which is to say, there isn't kind of an obvious slam dunk, and so now what? Yeah, who knows? In any event, though, just kind of moving forward, it's, I just noticed an interesting quirk of the software that I've got set up here is that I was playing around with resolutions and frame rates. And I realized that one of the ways that I have in the past tracked how long I've been recording is by counting the frames encoded on this. And I'm just realizing that I'm now recording this at 60 frames per second, which means that the total frames encoded per time is going to be double. And I'm just now realizing that I hope that that's going to make my video bigger and take longer to upload. Anyway, so I'm actually, even though I'm still in Colorado, I'm going to try to get some work done today. And otherwise, I'm just kind of riding out the last little bit of vacation here. I'm starting to get plans in place for my trip, next trip to Korea, which will be, leaving this coming weekend. And I'm various other scheduling difficulties, like I planned poorly for my return flight to the point where my return flight for this trip, because now I've left Mike and I with no time where we can actually record for talking about Survivor. And it's just like, what are you going to do? It is what it is. And it's fine. It's all fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Fly casual, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.